Hello, my dear children. How are you all? Today is the third class of Moral Science, chapter number 1. In the first class, we have discussed what is a peer pressure. In the second class, we have discussed what are the negative effects of peer pressure. Now, today, we will study the positive effects of peer pressure. So, take out your book. Yes, and open page number 11 in your book. Page number 11. So here in page number 11, the positive effects of peer pressure. Peer pressure generally causes the following pleasant influences. As we have the negative effects of peer pressure, we have got the positive effects also. The first one is the motivation. It is because of peer group that a child is motivated to perform better in school and take part in curricular and extracurricular activities that help in the overall personality development. So motivation is you get motivated by your friends. If your friends are studying well, they are performing well in the different subjects, they are doing good in their exam, you also get motivated. Yes, if my friend can do it, I also can do the same. Then you start studying and keep spending your most of your times in the studying. So this is called motivation. And if your friend is participating in the activities like extracurricular activity, participating in sports or any other games, or singing, dancing, you also feel like that you should also participate along with your friend. So that is comes under the motivation. You get the motivation from your friends. So it is a positive point of peer pressure. The next comes is developing good habit hobbies. So peer pressure helps a child in developing good hobbies like gardening, taking up a sport, practicing some vocational training, singing and dancing, etc. So once you start motivating with your friends or a group of friends, then you start developing a good hobbies in you. As we have discussed, you start developing hobbies like gardening. You like gardening and taking a part in a sport, practicing some vocational trainings, singing, dancing, etc. So this is also a positive effect. Next we have the positive thinking. If a student's friends are positive thinkers, the student starts thinking positively in spite of a negative mindset. He starts developing optimism. So if your friends are positive, they always think positive, that something is positive in everything, then the other students also start thinking positively in spite the negative mindset. Then you also become a positive thinker. Then the next one we have is responsibility. If an insincere or irresponsible teenager comes in contact with the sincere and responsible students, he or she becomes aware of their responsibility and develops a sense of emotional maturity. If you see your so many sincere friends are there and those who are responsible in handling the things, then what the teachers do, they start giving the responsibilities in the class because of their sincerity, and they see they are the responsible one. So the insincere and irresponsible children also start developing their mindset like that, so they also become sincere and responsible student. So this is also a part of a positive peer pressure. So if your friends are good and you come and sit with the good thinkers, I mean those who think positively, those who are responsible and the motivation, I mean those who are studying nice well in the class, you also start making changes in you. Next is how to handle the negative peer pressure. It is tough, but to be the one who says no to negative peer pressure. It is difficult for the one to say no to your friends, but yes, you have to handle it. You have to learn how to handle it. So you have to learn to say no to the negative peer pressure. However, it is not impossible. Following are the few things that you can do to deal with the negative peer pressure. Be firm and strong to say a no. So you have to be strong enough to say no if you think that it is not good for you. Okay, trust your own feelings about what seems to be right or wrong. Try to muster moral courage. Muster means to collect the moral courage. So you need to trust in your own feelings. From inside, you already know that what is good and what is bad, what is right, what is wrong for you. So you need to get that strong feeling, and you need to say no to your friends if they are wrong. Then the third one is inner strength and self confidence help you to stand strong. So you need to be very strong and you should have the self confidence that you can stand alone. If your friends doing the negative deeds you are not supposed to do, you will still do the positive deeds, good deeds, right? Avoid doing something that you know is wrong. So try to avoid it. I am sure that you all can avoid the things which are wrong. So try to have at least one friend who is genuine, that means righteous, and supports your view. So you should have one friend. Everybody has one best friend in the class, yes, and that is the friend who is righteous, who is genuine to you, who always guides you, supports you, supports your views. If you say no, this is wrong, then he or she must also say that yes, of course they are wrong. Never develop friendship with the students who you think are not good. So you choose your friends on your own. So never make any friendship with the students or those who are not good to you. I mean, you know, you see them, you talk to them, and you know who are good, who are not good. So make your friends accordingly. Be very conscious in choosing your friends wisely. Next is, in case of a dilemma, try to seek advice of some elder person who you think is wise. So in case of a difficult situation, what do? You take advice from your parents or your teachers sometimes, or maybe your friends, those who can help you. So in case if you need any advice in a difficult situation, then go some of the elder person in your family, friends, relatives, or your teachers. Okay, you think that they can solve your problem very wisely. The next one is, and the last paragraph here says, to excel in life, try to learn the tricks of handling negative peer pressure at an early age itself. Excel means here to improve in life, to achieve your goals in life. You need to learn the tricks that you can handle to get the negative peer pressure at an early stage. Early stage is the age between 13 to 19. Everybody knows. Yes, good. So you all are under the teenage, and you all have the knowledge enough so that you don't come under this peer pressure, especially in the negative ones. Of course you can adapt the positive peer pressure, but do not take the negative peer pressure. And also learn to say no. Good. Now you are supposed to do some exercises of this chapter, as we have completed this chapter. So I'll be sending In the next video, I'll give you some word meanings, and also give you the question and answer which you can solve. So you're in class 9. I want you to write your question answers on your own. So the first question here says, define peer pressure. You need to define peer pressure. Okay, now you're in class 9. Make sure you write the appropriate words. Second question is, what does peer pressure make you do? Okay, this is based on you. These questions are based on you. Okay, don't copy the answers from the book. Peer pressure is called a hallmark of adolescence. Explain. This you can take it from the book. Why are children influenced by peer pressure? Okay, how does peer pressure cause habits like smoking, drinking, and drug consumption? The sixth question is, owing to the influence of friends, how do teenagers pressurize their parents? List the positive effects of peer pressure. And the last question, how should you handle negative peer pressure? Negative peer pressure, then you need to do the true false. Negative peer pressure leads to failure. Is it true or false? Then you need to fill the answers in your book. I'll be sharing the answers with you in the next video, but you need to solve the question answers on your own. Okay, now there is an activity based question on page number 14, which is, read the following: hostel life, value and life skill activities. Okay, fine, you need to do activity number A and activity number B. On your own. So do this work in your moral science copy, and make sure that you maintain your copy on time, and write the proper dates as in when you are getting the homework. God bless you all.